morning, beautiful humans and Black people and everyone beyond. Welcome to my channel. We have Kiwanje TV here with us to co-host again for Love During Lockup. We also have James from Watch Your Mouth Reviews here as well. I'm happy to have both of y'all here with me to go over this because I used to cover this show alone, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. You know,
it is so hard. Yeah, that's why I tend to cringe when you don't want to join me because I'm like, I gotta talk to
you
myself.
do.
I'm not good at that. I am horrible at doing lives alone. I did maybe 2 or 3, and I said, No, I can't do it. Because I rushed through that. It was 15 minutes, and I said, oh hell no.
He does so fast. You don't ever feel weird, Kiwan, talking to the computer on your own.
Well, I have not done a live on my. Oh yeah, I did 2 or 3. It was okay because the people was talking to me, but like tomorrow I'm weirded out because that's my first live by myself in a long time.
What time is it? We'll make sure to be in there.
Yeah, what time is your live? So
11.
11.
Okay.
Well, 11 my time. Same time we're doing now.
Right
So
now. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I think we wake up early.
Yes, because I'm gonna tell you,
to.
I had the time of my life on your live last night.
Really?
Girl, you and your cousin are the best. Like I was laughing
girl.
so hard. I was laughing.
A very, very good segment. My husband and me was actually participating because we was like, you know what, in general, I think a lot of Black people talk about mental health, but to actually have 2 Black people, women, very relatable, discussing mental health, just life being better, stuff that people don't normally talk about is a good thing.
It actually derived from her separation in my breakup. So like a year after she separated, I had that breakup like 8 months ago, even though it was me that did, that walked away. But we used it and turned it into something. Like I was like, I don't know. I don't think people want to hear it.
Well.
It does. No, it translated because y'all had information, y'all had goals, y'all had questions, and they were all real relative because as you said, I went through a breakup a few weeks ago. And because I'm home, recovering from my injury, I have to do a lot of self-reflection now from that relationship because when I'm, fully healed, fully back at work, I do want to date again. But there is, this stigma of I need to get some questions answered so I don't make the same mistakes. And what was crazy about it is that, I had to do something really crazy in my life recently where I was like, I had to reach out to an ex that I promised I would never speak to
again.
Yeah, because I needed answers. Because I realized my last relationship was the repeated of that relationship. And I was like, oh my God. I did not. When I pulled apart, I was like, "Oh no, I need to figure out what's going on, so I know not to do this no more."
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good thing that you incorporated on your channel. That's a really good thing. I got the patience to be helping motherfuckers. So.
It was so impromptu, and it's just like once a month, and we come up like this whole segment last night was all her. Because I didn't have the capacity. Like I just been into this whole depressive hole for like a while. And last week was the first time I really picked myself up. And like next week, a week and a half from now, is like my mom's birthday. My mom passed in 2012. My grandmother's birthday in February as well. And my auntie who passed in 2022, which is my mom's sister, her birthday is in February. So I'm always not in the best. My mom, and my mom, she passed away March 4th. So it's like I be trying, y'all.
Keep building yourself up, and then we are grateful that you're sharing those, experiences with us because you are silently helping all of us who are struggling with some things that are similar. I lost my father 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and to me, I don't feel like doing nothing when his birthday or the anniversary of his death comes around because I am just like no, because me and my father did not bridge gaps that I wish we would and that we promised each other we would do. And unfortunately, his life got cut short before we got that chance. So that helps me when people talk about that because I've never experienced that. My father is my first loss. So yes, I so grateful that you say that, and as I said, keep doing what you're doing because and to everybody who watches, this part of the segment here, that is very hard for someone to do. So we appreciate when y'all come through these lives and like the video, subscribe to us, share us, and share these experiences because for us to be this vulnerable with this person, because this is the only supposed to be for entertainment. That's the only reason why a lot of us jump into this. So when we have someone being that vulnerable, y'all, it takes a lot out of us. So please, do us that solid and help us get recognized because this is hard to do.
Yeah,
That's the truth. That's the truth. And child, it's good you keep it up with YouTube too, because keeping the mind occupied helps you from going into like dark spaces.
it's an escape for me. Like I realized
Yeah.
that doing this is an escape, and because I'm not really mommy as much anymore because they're grown. Like it's me. We're all here, but it's like me and my thoughts and everything I've been through. I've always packed it back. So now, because I'm at a standstill in life, everything is coming
Oh yes.
out. And so that's what I talk like with my therapist. So usually every other, Thursday, every other week, when I'm in my session, I never do a YouTube video. I be
That's
needing
smart.
a minute. I be like,
That's smart though. That's smart because I know I done canceled a couple of videos. James has had therapy and had to cancel videos. So that's honestly smart. Especially when you got to like shows like this where you're just like these people so ignorant, fine. But when it comes to like shows where it can be like a little bit more relatable, the stuff that then it's like, okay, let me take a pause. Hi, Joseph Felton. I saw that you were here. I hope you are doing well. Every time I see this damn picture of this dog, I can't. I do.
Wow.
I love the probably like animals more than people. I'm figuring it out.
That is
y'all.
true. People are crazy.
Yeah. But we're here to discuss 999 years of love during lockup. There is no smooth way to transition out the real stuff, but I do encourage everybody to please see the links in the description of this channel. I also share videos from other creators. Check out Kiwan and her cousins Healing Out Loud segment. It's a good space. Honestly, I viewed it as a safe space. They were discussing safe spaces in there. And it's definitely a safe space, especially for Black people to come discuss the stuff that bothers you. We like that. I'm always advocate for mental health. I respect it. That was a great segment. My husband was in here like, you need to hang out with more of these type of people. I said,
oh my God, my cousin love y'all too. Like she love y'all.
Josiah said, look at them with the dreadlocks. You need to be hanging out with these type of bitches. I said, oh Lord, you should. The way he talk
We'll
about
be
my
proud.
friends, the way he talk about my friends, he'd be like, I wish you could just stay with James. He said, I'm tired of these trifling broke wretches. I'm talking about my friends like that. Wait a minute.
That's how another one tell y'all. That's how Shayna got the name cousin. So anybody who come up, that's we cousins now.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
Poetic justice.
Baby.
Yes. Being from New Orleans, it's a whole thing. Everybody our cousins. So
that honestly,
I love that.
New Orleans and Oakland, so many people go back and forth between the two. She really might be my cousin though. Is the thing. My dad be having me at events where we be at Nola. People like, yeah, I remember you when you was a baby. Are we related? Yes, and by blood, huh? So it's good I don't live there. I'd probably be in some Honey Boo Boo type shit, dating my cousin, I don't know what the fuck. By mistake. It's too many of them. They have to stop reproducing. They do.
It is. She just looked like my grandmother. Like she looks just like our dad are brothers, and she looks just like my grandmother. That's why I tell you, like with all the cussing and all of that, it's just like, oh my God, that's all we do.
I love it because I be trying to watch my mouth on the internet. I really be trying to watch my mouth on the internet.
So the irony of my channel being called Watch Your Mouth Reviews because what's crazy is I don't cuss in my regular life.
Yes, you do. You gotta stop saying that. You do.
I don't. Like,
you do.
Okay.
I'll pull up a voice note right now on this and air your ass.
But what was my demeanor in that? Was I pissed?
No. No. You'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, James, did you watch the episode? I did watch the episode, Fred. And I don't know what the fuck this crazy ass heifer was thinking.
My point exactly. You see what we talking about right here? My point. I was aggravated. You see? Yes.
Okay.
In my calmness spirit, I do not cuss on my regular basis.
James looked at me and Gio in the restaurant and said, "They looking at y'all because you acted like niggas." I said, "Oh, so James be cursing." He do. Don't let him fool you. He ain't as sweet as it seems. James will curse me out if I do too much. He'll be the first one to get me together. Yes. I'm trying to tell you. So don't be fooled, y'all. He ain't
aggravation cussing is not the same
as a regular day cussing.
It is not. Like it is not. Yes. Like I'm trying to see. She's trying to call me out. See, look at her. A therapist trying to get me aggravated.
A therapist once told me,
I mix it up.
Well, you didn't hit her. That's good. You controlled your anger.
Period.
Cursing is a form of expression. It can somewhat be a coping skill. I need to find that lady because she really, I need to find her.
In today's recap, James will not be watching his mouth, so we're going to live to fight another day. I'll be safe, Joseph Felton. Please be safe.
Oh no. God, not you in Georgia too. You know, most of my subscribers are on the East Coast and in the South. Prayers to y'all for real. I hope y'all stay warm.
Mine too. Mine too. And there's
I said, don't nobody in California like me.
They don't like me in California, and Nevada, and Arizona, and everything. Well, Arizona, I understand why y'all don't like me. I get it. Trust me. I talk about y'all mofos like you would not believe. So I understand Arizona not liking me. But California, no, let's not do that. I speak up y'all all the time. Nevada, don't do that. I talk about me going to Vegas every couple times a year. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, let's not do that. But everybody else loves me.
California, they watch me. When I do get people in California that watch me, they're in Southern California. Bay Area people, honestly, they just trying to make rent. They probably ain't even got time. So
I ain't got time to watch us. Yep.
Lord help us. Emily and Justin, we gonna start with you guys. I decided to put a graphic with the couples on the screen because I need to know what I'm looking at, and I feel like we all do. We're still getting to know these people. It's a new season, so it's just easier. But Emily and Justin are local hoe. So Emily is a professional
thought.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. This is why we have co-hosts. I'm trying to find words.
She's
professional thought. That hoe over there. What do they call it? Not a call girl. As my nana would say, she ripping and running.
That wasn't a call girl?
Well,
baby, they had to ring the bell. They had to ring the bell. The ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Yes, I feel like, no.
Somebody put on the I cannot.
The bell was the honorable mention of this
show. I'm trying to tell you. Hell, but as much money they're making up in there, hell, my ass gonna be up in there. Shit.
Yeah, she said 2,500.
I have a problem with that because I always said, in the words of Boots from Flavor of Love 2, if I'm gonna be a hoe, bitch, I'm a top dollar hoe. And 2,500, that's what you could get walking the street. If I'm gonna be in there and you could choose your price and you get half of it, no, I'd be quoting niggas 10, 15,000 because I got to split half of that with the people. Mm-hmm. I need to get at least 10K.
She had to split it with the house, or she had to split it with the people who ain't lay down and do nothing.
No. She had to pay the madam, and then the madam gets the 50%, and then you take the 50%. That's how that work out there.
I don't know why I did 100% of the work. You ain't drop it low and spread it wide for nobody.
For real, which is why I don't understand why these women up in there. Y'all can get a down payment on your own house to do your own shit. And like I didn't understand that either. I was like, oh.
The government know what they're doing. I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't a Christian, I would be looking into this as my next investment. Absolutely. I could get 50%.
I feel like there's a church out there in Nevada that got one of these listed under their repertoires of business somewhere, along with a bank or a mortgage company or some type of. So I'm pretty sure. I didn't say no name, so don't come after me, because if you come after me, you're guilty. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody pastor be in there.
I'm trying to tell you.
Money.
Let me see.
Can we just talk about the lineup of them in them outfits that they had on?
So
we don't require workout.
The best that this was, y'all. She's in a brothel. I guess that is the official term for it. She's in a brothel. I look at it as a whole house, but she in a brothel, and she's talking to her man, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" And they ring the bell. You can ring my. I never looked at the song the same, but they ring the bell, and they was like, "Bitches, you know." They ring the bell. Line up, hoes. Line them up. Everybody is scrambling when that damn bell rang. What's poppin', Shayna? Good morning. I hope everybody subscribes to Shayna as well. Please subscribe to Shayna. I will be excited when Never Ever Mets comes back. So that I
can we is going to have the time of our life when Never Ever Mets come on.
I can't. Shayna, this show is ghetto. You want to come up here? Let me know.
Yes, Shayna, come on. Come on up here, girl. Yes. But I'm telling you, this reminded me of when Dollar Bill put the green sun, got money. Money. Yeah.
He came down in that locker room talking about what y'all doing standing around.
Get out there. Put on the show.
Man. Y'all doing standing around. Ding, 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 ding. There's some ballers up there, y'all. What are you doing?
It did give that. I'm sorry. That did give that. I was hollering when I saw that.
How she went up there to that man. And I'm like, you in the same jacket you had outside. You just got off the road. You just found out your man not coming home. Now you got to run inside. You talking to him. Babe, yeah. Oh, yeah, they just rang the bell. Yeah, I got picked. I was chosen and I got to go. That nigga hung up on her. because I can't imagine if my husband calls me and he's like, baby girl. I'm like, yeah, babe, I can't talk to you right now. Why? They just lined us up. I got chosen. I gotta go turn this trick. I gotta go call him daddy. Bitch, what?
But wait, wasn't one of the lineups married in there? One of the things up in there was married. She said
her husband's a hoe too. He with his sugar mama in Hawaii right now. And it sounds like he got a better setup than her because he with one bitch while she's on rotation if she gets chosen from the lineup. Listen, I don't judge, but I couldn't be a hoe.
Oh, I couldn't either, but at the same time, I don't know if Madam get touched or not, but I wouldn't mind ringing the bell, but like, y'all come on, bring your ass up here and come on. We got some money, we got some clients up here. Y'all bring your ass, come on.
Bring your ass, bring your ass.
Now, I don't believe though that the trick was really a trick. I feel like that might have been a producer or a paid actor that was willing because
he was given lavender. Yeah.
And it was the check. Shouldn't you check his balls and stuff like before you line up the women?
No, I need a medical professional to come in here and do this. I don't need this.
Talk about she looking for bumps and shit.
Yeah.
There's a such thing called
the DC,
dormant,
they call it the check.
Dormant forms of STIs and STDs. HIV, there's a reason when you test for it, you don't just test once. You got to wait and then go again in 6 months. Like STIs and STDs can be dormant. So doing a little check of the balls, you could still end up with a big surprise after you get your half of your money.
So do they not wear condoms?
Right.
They don't have to in the brothels.
Oh, wow.
They should.
You would think.
I will hope. I'm going to hope.
Oh, God.
If there's anybody that, watches us that works in the brothels in Nevada, or there's a former employee, yes, please let us know.
They left.
If Mrs. Best will have you on her channel, you can come on my channel and I will give a full interview to you. I don't pay anything. I ain't got no money like that. But I need at least 15 minutes of your time to please explain to me how this works when it comes to the actual activity, STI, STD, looks and checks and everything. I need to know the full lineup.
James, I want you to go to the Mount Eden class of 2008 to 2010 Facebook pages. You gonna find somebody we went to school with who out there doing it, and I am not being shady. On my mama.
I don't.
On my
Is
mama.
somebody I would know?
Yes, several. Half of your friends is hoeing from high school. You ain't kept in contact. You missed a lot.
Baby, let me explain something to you. They didn't like me, and that's fine. I don't have the reservation to like them, and that's fine as well. I don't need to know all of this. But yes, if y'all remember me from back in high school, hey, how y'all doing? Come on to my channel and let me, and if you somebody I do remember and actually loved in high school, shame on you because you have potential.
James, they not coming. How you gonna say I don't judge? I just need 15 minutes of your time. But if I know you, motherfucker, shame.
Because if it's who I think it is, I think I may know of one. That's why I said that. Because something is coming back to memory of something that happened in high school. Me having to pick up somebody, particularly at the hospital for something. And then she got mad at me when I said it, and I was pissed at her.
For those who do not know, California has some of the best Ivy League colleges and schools in the world, but we have one of the worst public school systems in the country. I'd love for everyone to just know that some of the issues we have, aside from the gangs and colors, like we could not wear red at our high school, me and James. Fun fact, we were not allowed to wear red. You would be sent the fuck home by a resource cop. And my mama, who worked nights, was pissed off because if I put red in my hair and my weaves and braids, my quick weaves we used to do early 2000s, you feel me? They sent my ass home. My mama said, are you going to buy her some more Dina Callie or Remy? Are you going to pay for this Milky Way? I looked at my mom like, oh, God.
Oh, I would love to see that conversation between
my
her
mom
and Miss
went
Spinato.
off on Miss Spinato and them people in that office.
God.
And when I tell you I was able to keep that hair in my head until it was time to come out, my mama was petty. And then when she put some braids in my hair after, and she put red nose too. She said, I wish the motherfucker would. I said, oh my God. She has a master's degree. She's a clinician, but
we love your mama.
Lord, something wrong with her. Back to the hoe. It's hard to stay on track with a hoe. They're so distracting and fun to look at. But Emily lines up. Her colleagues were interesting. Did anybody catch that the girl who was married with the long titties, and I seen some long titties, some long booty cheeks with the cups right at the bottom of the ass.
Yep.
Why was her name Bushy Meadow?
Probably because she don't shave. Well,
is that now we know that, Erica.
Oh. I promise you, I didn't see that.
I don't want to picture that because I saw stretch marks and everything. So I'm thinking that there was kids that may have happened.
She definitely had a medal's worth of titties to run through. But I'm Bushy Meadows. Is that a thing? Is that
when I was with women, that was not a thing for me. Okay. So yes, and the last time I was with a woman was in 2022. So there was no way she could come and be talking about some Bushy Meadows, and there was no way she could do that. We would have went, we would have had to go our separate ways or to the CVS to go get some, shavers and some shaving cream.
James said, "Oh, they out of
I'll become a triple X barber on the low. Like I'm not going to sit up here. No, we're not going to do that. Let me tell you, if I do my own, you should be doing yours too."
They making it hard for me to even you can only say so much on YouTube, y'all.
Oh, I thought after a certain amount of time, then you can say
you can, but with certain stuff, we're good though.
We ain't saying nothing yet.
I want to say and ask, but I don't know if I got some Christians, some older people, and I want to be respectful of my subscribers, but I have a lot of questions about this whole setup. Like the hoes was friends. You drive down East 14th right now, you see hoes arguing with each other over who gonna take the car that's pulling up. The little Mexican. I'm just sorry, there's always a little Mexican man out here looking to buy some hoes on East 14th. But I'm so confused. I have a lot of questions, but honestly, do them. I think some feedback, in my opinion, there are at-home blood tests you can do. You could hire a MA on site and have them test in blood, send it off to Quest Diagnostics real quick. There's a lot they can do to make it safe. But looking at his balls to see if you see any bumps and stuff is And she just dropped down, didn't put on a glove or anything.
I just
Like,
feel like she's not qualified unless you have, at the very minimal certified nurse's assistant's degree or something. You're not qualified to look and see that.
I get it.
I don't know. This is all that happened in this episode, though. We weren't just talking about hoes and bushy meadows for nothing. Like, that was all that happened. Her man he said it disgusted him, but obviously it don't disgust you that much if you continue to be with her. Like, free or not, if my man get locked up today and I say I'm struggling to pay the bills, my new name is Bushy Meadows, he might divorce me from jail. So, like, I don't know. Did y'all have anything to add to?
Yeah, because I didn't like. There was a certain point where that she showed her baby on here, and I feel like for me, because of what she does, like I don't really want her. I wish she wouldn't have done that. Like I really wish, because kids are treacherous. Kids are, this is never going away. So I just would hate for this kid to get to high school and be like, "Oh, look at your mama was on the show dating. She worked at a brothel and sitting up there with this man in prison." Like I would hate that. So I hate when they have kids and they show their kids and stuff like that. Keep that part a secret.
The parenting of Love During Lockup is difficult to watch as a whole.
It is like, oh.
My question is, I thought that these two people were married, but I see that they're not. Did he ask her to marry him?
Yeah.
And he wants to get married. It looks like from the preview they showed for the next episode that's coming next week, it looks like he's trying to get married quickly. But it's like, hold on, player. Hold on. What did Deonte's mom say on Love During Lockup seasons ago? Stop the bus. She says, stop the bus. Because, sir, you just told this woman that you was in there making Pruno and prison wine.
Right.
Fighting people, having illegal contraband. And because of that, the parole board didn't even want to hear him. They didn't even want to hear him out. And you have to wait a year and a half to learn if they're even going to hear you out.
Right.
But you think she's going to marry you. You may have to do your full sentence, which is long as hell. Like, I can't. I'm not.
And it's not like he ain't going nowhere anytime soon. So
yeah, just let her hoe. Cause trust and believe, no nigga on the street that's free is taking her seriously unless he want to cut her the money too.
Yeah.
All right, and unfortunately, it's a fact. Like we don't have to disrespect her because she's a hoe, but she's a hoe. Like nobody's looking to. We're not looking to turn you into a housewife. Like you're the actual hoe. Like I don't know, but. The next people we gonna discuss, y'all, is Aisha and Mikhail. They are the newest couple. Now, I came on camera today with no makeup. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a t-shirt. My bohos are just on my head right now, but you can't see too much. But it's not a bush. They separate. They're not tangling. I don't understand. I don't understand this. I don't understand. And listen, I'm not trying to tear her down because she looked good. This is a 54-year-old woman that looked good. But why did she choose to do this to her head? She reminds me of Renika from a previous season who had the wig that was blonde as hell with the sideburns that came from like up here all the way down to her chin, damn near. I just want a moment of silence for her hair because this is not okay. This is a travesty. And yes, amen. She's 54. She's an IT consultant. She's got big hair. She's dating Mikhail. He is a couple years younger than her. He's 40-something years old. His charges are legit. He was trafficking, and he does seem like a nice guy, but honestly, dudes who sell drugs and traffic are. Shout out to my dad. They're the nicest guys. I don't know why. But he seems chill, but he seems chill in the way that like he's made peace with the fact he don't be in jail for a very long time, if that makes sense. She stresses me out, Aisha. She has a 33-year-old daughter who's a correctional officer. My husband was like, if you work in a jail and you're a CO, why would you be taking pictures like that, asking for attention? Because COs, my mom actually retired recently from Santa Clara County. She was working in their jails doing therapy. And you really can't be going up in there trying to look your Sunday best. They inmates. They ain't seen nothing. You are the light. You are the sun. Be careful how you look at work. But her daughter's a correctional officer. Her daughter has no idea that Mikhail is locked up. The only people that know that this man is locked up, it seems like, are her mom's friends, who are not her real friends. Because if these were her real friends, they would talk to her about her hair. They would talk to her about this rap career. Yo Mama is her rap name. I tried to find this lady on Instagram because we've had lots of love during Lockup artists. Renika was a rapper. Cam, shout out to Cam. He subscribes to my channel and supports my channel. I've done music reactions and videos with him before. He's a rapper. We've got some talent on Love After Lockup. Julian from the last season, him and Alexis had a baby. He's a rapper. Not the best one, but he's a rapper. So, okay. But you a 54-year-old rapper, ma'am. And your bars was not tight, as I should say. They wasn't. I was expecting her to get up there and maybe give us like Queen Latifah, who you calling a bitch type era. I was expecting something like that from her. MC Light, Queen Latifah, you know, Lady London, like something from back in the day, considering her age. I would have accepted that because they can all spit. They're very talented. Even today, I'm still listening to them. But what she gave, and then she made it seem like she was having a big performance and it was just really her and her friends in the bar. And you could tell that they locals at that bar and frequented recently and often. And then her going to her car on camera with the solo cup. So she comes to us from the land of Delulu. She says to her friend, when I looked up his paperwork, I think the state of Alabama made a mistake. Her friend said, why you say that? She said, because it say right here, he got 999 years. I know that's got to be a clerical error. So for those who don't know, it's common actually for people to get 700 years, 900 years. Sometimes judges will be petty if your crime is egregious enough and say, you're not getting life, but you for sure, gonna have to do 700 years with no option for parole. It doesn't sound like he's getting out. In Alabama, I don't know if anyone's watched the Alabama Project. It's a documentary that's on HBO Max about Alabama's correctional system, which is a mess, which is corrupt, which does tend to target Black people much more than others and people with low socioeconomic statuses. So I don't think it's a mistake, but he quite possibly was overcharged. For Alabama, that is definitely likely. I would say for Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, and Florida, they're going to give you more than you deserve in time. Mm-hmm. It's like, I got family in all of those states, and a lot of them just say you either move away or you follow the law no matter how fucking broke you are.
Yeah.
Because they make them work like slaves and stuff, especially Louisiana. Okay, especially Louisiana. They jails look like plantations. I got a cousin in there right now, and it's very, very sad. But I don't know. She's weird. She wants to help him get out sooner, but she's not telling us enough at the same time. Like, does he have an option for parole? Like, how long has he been in there? Like, and they've only been talking for 6 months. So I'm like, this is a lot to commit to in general for only talking to someone for 6 months. Like, even if she had got with him before he went to jail, like to have a charge of 999 years, and she did go looking for him. He wasn't looking for her, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? I don't like that she lying to her daughter. I don't like any of it. She just seems delusional.
How that song go? If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time.
Come on with the Cindy Lauper.
Because that's what she was giving me. I'm sorry. Every time I look at this picture, I'm just like, I'm busting out singing. No. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to any of the cast members. We're doing the best we can.
We really are. Yeah, like we really are.
Okay. Good job. I feel like she crawled so Pinky Dog can walk. Okay, that is not a compliment. why are we 54 and come back on screen? Come back. Come back.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hold that in. I did not want to laugh over you. I'm sorry. I did not want to laugh over you because, girl, I had to holler. I'm sorry. I had to holler. Wait, I had to holler. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to be rude. Girl, you just took me out with that. I don't even have a thought right now.
I was like, who is this? I did okay. So I think like James, I didn't know that additional people were coming on. But this lady is a hoot. And her friend, was it Jay?
Yes.
Calling him a jailbird, and she kept getting offended. Why are you getting offended? He is a jailbird.
It's like, man.
King Diamond Part 2.
I'm trying to tell y'all, maybe Aisha, maybe rapping isn't what you should go into. Maybe it's comedy. Maybe you should be a comedian. And there's a such thing as silent comedians. There's certain people, as soon as they walk out on stage, people just start hollering for no reason before they even open their mouth. Aisha, that is you. That is, I'm trying to tell you, that is the best gift you can give to people is when you can walk out on the stage and strut your stuff before you even open your mouth and people just start laughing.
Right.
That's a gift. And I'm not trying to be funny. No, that is truly a gift. I think she should do that. Because the moment she came on screen, I started laughing. You got to be kidding me right now. Okay.
I do want to say she's too old to be lying to her daughter.
Yes.
I think she doesn't want her daughter.
33-year-old daughter. Okay.
Yeah. And I just don't think she want her daughter to go look him up because possibly, I don't know, maybe she can, maybe she can't. But still, you don't really want to know the truth. That's why you keep lying to yourself saying that the state of Alabama messed up his paperwork. No, he's done something probably more heinous to get those 999 years. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Now, see, if this was now Aisha, if this was 1925, absolutely, I would 100% agree with you that there may be some bullshit down the line.
Yeah.
But no, this is some recent shit. So unfortunately, it's giving somebody who's afraid to be old. You ever meet people like that?
Goes down for 999 years today, I feel like he would tell me, I love you, but please go live your life. Because I can't even wait for you for real. Like, I can't even fake wait for you. Humans just don't live that long. Like,
no,
it's just there. And
if she changed her hair,
you don't know
somebody on the outside. Because
I don't even think she has. To me, I look at these women. I'm gonna be honest with you. I look at these women. They all have something in common. They have the lowest self-esteem. I have, maybe not Emily, but they have the lowest self-esteem I have ever seen to be with men who have. I could see if it was a year or two, fine. People wait for a very long time. Just pretend you single for all them years, and then it will add up eventually. But when it comes to men having 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 900 years, then we have to reevaluate our priorities a little bit better than that. I'm just saying.
That 50 to 900 jump is crazy, but I hear you. I hear you.
Would that be some type of an error or?
No, there are actual criminal sentences that actually just say, well, you're going to get 750 years. Just to give you a demonstration that you are never getting out under any circumstances.
Yeah.
There's no inch of hope for you. And that's what they do.
They do commonly, like, if you look up like famous like serial killers, 9 times out of 10, you'll see life without parole. You'll also see that they've been charged with the death penalty. And then in addition to that, you'll see something crazy like plus 223 years. Like, they will add whatever they can, because people keep forgetting he had hella charges. For each charge, you can carry a sentence. For trafficking, I believe your sentence can be anywhere from 5 to 999 years. So whatever He did in the great state of Alabama.
Trafficking was separate from drug
It was a
trafficking.
separate charge. Yes, it was
Like
because there's
trafficking
there
in
was human
itself is
trafficking
a
and then there's
charge.
drug trafficking. There is,
Parole
bootlegging,
violation.
but
Tax
yeah,
evasion for stuff like
activation. Yeah,
that. They'll get you on tag. I
absolutely.
have a cousin in Louisiana doing 142 years. He ain't never getting out.
Angola.
He's yes.
I've been on field trips to Angola.
I have never been. My dad has been. He actually did time there. And family members have like told me about, they always come back like real sad. And then I've seen stuff online. I haven't been in, but I've driven with family there. And I was like, they really have them like outside, like the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin. Like that shit was really happening. And it's not funny when you see it in person, because it's like, while I understand you deserve to be locked up, like I just remember that heat and seeing them outside.
Yeah,
and
when I
like
did criminal
little
justice,
girl, I was like, oh my gosh, this is wrong. And my dad was like, be a lawyer, be someone, and all this other crap. But I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I have family members locked up like that. Like they will charge you.
Yeah. And I went on field trips like in college, because I know you usually don't have, but I used to major in criminal justice. So we will always go to I don't know if y'all went to prisons, like visit.
Oh
prisons.
yeah, we my instructor, actually, he's now the chief of police in Phoenix now, but he was my instructor then. And I remember it was once a week, we would go to the Phoenix prisons, and then he says, well, I'm going to go to a prison here, because initially one of my biggest cases, he got transferred to this prison. So I actually would like to take you guys to go see that and interview him. And so, yeah, it was, we got to interview. Yeah, he had a lot of pull. He just had a lot of pull. And it was funny. I got to his class by accident because there was another instructor I wanted, but his class was all full. And I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't know he had the pull. Like he had a huge resume.
I feel like that's common for criminal justice students, because they do that out here too. They'll take them to Santa Rita or 850 Bryan, which is jail in the city. And San Quentin does hella like tours and stuff.
They sure do. Yeah.
I actually used to want to, when I got into mental health and decided to major in psych, it was because I wanted to go and do social work or counseling in jails.
Yeah.
So my mom's done, have family. Like I believe criminals can be reformed, but my husband is actually, fun fact, nervous about me working because we don't have too many male or female jails or prisons. We used to have the female federal prison that Felicity Huffman was at in Dublin. They closed that down.
Okay. Yeah.
They can sued up the Y. You know what?
Oh, wow. But,
what did you want to do in criminal justice, Kiwan? Because that's interesting.
I thought I wanted to go into law school, but I was just like working and doing. I just never had time to really pick a major. So I just went to school for criminal justice. I worked at the parole office out here in Dallas, but I wasn't an officer. I was working in admin, but I hated it all. And that's why I decided to get my master's in counseling.
I feel like a lot of people with just the BA, even without criminal justice, like if you took those units, I wish I took some criminal justice units, because I would be able to work in those fields. But again, I wouldn't want to be like an officer or probation officer. I looked into it, and everyone I know who does it, they don't like it. They just don't, because you want to help people, but you really got to do what the judge say. You can't always help.
Yeah. See, I wanted to be a negotiator. So overall, that was what I wanted to do when I studied criminal justice. It was a really hard field to get into, because there weren't many classes that were offered here in Phoenix for it, which was surprising to me. So it was very hard. I was
probably a bigger city. Like you guys are big, but I feel like
New
York, San Francisco, Seattle.
So I did forensic science because that was the science class I picked. I didn't want to do biology and physics anymore. So I was like, okay, I'll do forensic science because it did count. So the instructor I had, he was actually a forensic analyst for Detroit. He goes, I do have a class in Detroit that does do this. Would you want to do? And then when I flew to Detroit, it was in February of all months. It was cold as fuck, and I said, no, I can't. So I went back to Phoenix. So I dropped. That's what made me drop out of being a credit. And I'm actually only 20 credits from actually my BA from that degree. So I could go
so
get it.
Vallejo and Richmond are hiring starting salaries of $97K a year, and they will
Trying to
pay
get me
for your
back home.
classes.
She don't try to get me
Who's
home.
No,
hiring?
the EMS guys, when my clients be, my client flipped out recently. You know, I've always got to go meet them. They be talking to me. Client be in the background, fuck this, fuck that. I'm not crazy. Blah. We 5150 and them, they be chatting and telling me stuff if you know anybody. Because they desperate out
The
here.
only way I would go back to that degree is if they bring the show Hoarders back, and I could be one of the negotiators for Hoarders.
My God.
Oh my God. Monique and Titus, y'all. We got sidetracked, but that's good because everybody here is smart and fabulous and determined and will do great things. Monique, why did you come back on TV to do the same shit with another little man? But this one's more controlling. All Derek wanted to do was gamble, Monique. That's all.
Did he really?
That's all he wanted to do was gamble. And she wasn't with the gambling. She wanted to go home and keep him in the house and be possessive. Then he ended up not liking that and rebelled. So now she with Titus. Her sisters are in town. These are the sisters that fought Derek's transgender sister who tucked, meaning to say you didn't have your hormones change. You haven't gone through the actual transition. So you was really a man hitting a woman. I said what I said.
Mm-hmm.
But her sisters are back, and y'all gotta stop. Just because you put some eyelashes on and draw on your brows don't mean you look right. Okay? It's okay to be natural. Look at Kiwan. Beautiful face. Beautiful face. I don't know if she got makeup on, and that's how it should be. Okay? I don't understand why women do this, especially Black women. Stop putting on these big ass fucking bat wings on your eye, not gluing them on all the way, having the stiffest wig, attacking it. It looked like if the sister with that blonde wig, if she would have like tried to, get her hair out her face, it would have took that lash with it. I was so glad she did not move her hair. I don't understand why they did this. I am not getting at their weight. But I didn't understand why the eyelash. They stressed me out. They did. My teeth was itching. But Monique's sisters are very protective over her because Monique makes bad decisions as it relates to men. Yes, and Monique is on the phone with Titus. Of course, this man is named after the Bible.
He is the devil.
I've never met a good Titus either. I will stand by this. I'm not trying to down my ex because it's not just him. Like, I've never met a Titus that wasn't a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of your ex, I've never met a Titus.
Me either.
I can't stand that nigga. I swear to God, I can't. I've been married almost 20 years. This man, give it up if you're watching.
From 18 to grown, never met one. Yeah, from 18 to grown, never met one. I've never met a Titus, and I don't know how I would feel if, I were to meet one. I don't know how I would feel. I don't know if I should watch them with one eye or two, but at the end of the day.
Let me tell you this. Men named Titus and women like Wanda, I avoid. If your name is Wanda, they ain't never done nothing to me, but I be seeing them do stuff to other people. And when it comes to Titus, they just always seem to be deadbeats. So I don't know. But Monique is with Titus. She's talking to him on the phone. She's out to eat with her sisters. And we learned that Titus is very close with his baby mama. Like, it wasn't just we have a good co-parenting relationship. It was like they close. And it didn't even give like we just friends close. Like, he gave they closer than close.
It was given Jock and Grandma Jaws. Shout out to Bondi Blue. I can't think of her name.
Cedar, or is it
Cedar?
Is it
Cena?
Cena.
Okay. I knew it was gonna come to me when you said that.
I think
that's what this was given.
On the upcoming Love After Love.
I don't like that.
I believe I saw a little clip of her. I believe she'll be in the upcoming season. Because Jock and Kendra
that was the most thirstiest. That's the most thirstiest baby mama I've ever seen on national TV in my life.
Don't be a baby mama. She make peace when they not fucking on each other, and then she come and destroy everything. Let's see to be. Let her jaws be. But
yeah.
He's close to his baby mama Titus, and it's just a mess because the baby mama has no clue that he's in a relationship, has no clue that he's talking to Monique. Monique doesn't have no clue about the baby mama and the closeness either. The sisters are grilling him and asking the right questions that Monique doesn't ask. Where are you going to move when you get out? Monique's thinking he coming with her. She got this big ass house. And he's like, no, I don't really know what I'm going to do because I got my son. I need to be near him. Well, how you going to be near your son? Whose house you going to be in to be near your son? Because you ain't got a house. So whose house are you going to, sir? And, you know, he stayed respectful and stuff, but he pretty much hung up on her sisters. They come back to the table and tell him. And she got at her sisters. She was like, well, y'all, because y'all probably was aggressive and made him uncomfortable.
Wow. Monique is a stupid bitch.
I could have said it better myself because Lord,
the way my husband just chuckled.
because it's
so
like it was like
the insecurity. You
yeah,
talked
like
insecurity a moment ago. What are we doing? You gonna use unknown over your sisters, and they're trying to help you yet again with another inmate. Like, you're a glutton for punishment. And moving forward, I would be like, girl, you and that nigga. Period. Enjoy the little life while you can.
I love it because sometimes you want to, like everybody else, we clown, we make our jokes, but we try to give benefit of the doubt or end it on some type of a positive. Aisha is beautiful, intelligent. Emily getting her money and has confidence, is not insecure. You know, I can say something positive. We haven't met Rich and Felicia yet about everybody at the end of it. But Kiwan, you are correct. When people do the same thing over and over, expecting different results, they call that insanity. But to be insane is also an intentional cognitive process. So it is my professional and personal opinion to co-sign your statement. I think that's all we really need to say. She's a stupid bitch.
I do have one question because James said she was insecure. Do y'all really think she's just playing it up for the cameras? Or is this still real? Because
no, this is real. No.
When she first came on this show, she came on with Love during Lockup, I believe in like their second season. If you watch that season, and I was considering having you guys like sending you episodes, having you watch and then coming and recapping like some old stuff so you can like really feel it. Like she had plenty of, as James said, she had the Google reviews, the Yelp reviews, the red flags, the green flags, the yellow flags. She had every warning. Her family has been forthright. Even Derek's granny warned her about her grandbaby last season. His family was like, and she ignored all of those red flags. Then she goes and does the same thing again with this man. The thing of it is, I think Monique knows that she's killing it in the BBW world because she is, but I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's more so depression, because when you learn her story, she started overeating, becoming overweight, and making choices like this with men after she was pregnant and gave birth to a stillborn that did not make it. So I feel like losing that baby, if you look at her life and how she explained it in dating, I feel like losing the baby is where everything kind of went downhill. But at this point, you know what's wrong with you because you've identified it and told us about it on TV, but you continue to do dumb shit. And you're a celebrity. You done been on the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. You popular online. You got books. You doing your exercise stuff. You have brand partnerships and deals. Like, you could find someone to date you. Look, the girl who played Precious. That man don't play about her. Just saying.
True.
That man do not play about her. So Monique is just depressed, I think.
To James's point, is not only the women in Phoenix.
No, I know it's not only the. Well, I mean, we ain't got to Kaylee yet, but I'm just saying. Yeah, we the jury is still out on that because I don't think that Monique is going to go the full distance that Kaylee is about to go this season. So
she's not. She's not.
But
think of Never Ever Mets, the couple that lasted. I can't remember the girl's name from Chicago who was with
yes.
She gets Monique. I don't know what it is about Chicago women, but they will make a fool of themselves with these men a little bit and then not talk about it, not want to make it look like they problematic or any of that. Monique do better. You probably could have found a better nigga in Chicago that was free.
That's true.
No, she could have went anywhere and found somebody. She has access. She has money. It's not like she's living like Kaylee, working a CNA job with questionable income. She has money to do the things she needs to do. She could easily, her best bet, even though I would fear for her like financial assets and stuff, she need to go to Florida. She need to go to Miami. She would have when I tell y'all, them men love them, bigger sized women. They do. They love them out there. So she need to go to Miami. I'm telling you, that'd be
Monique,
the best.
sign up. Go ahead and call Dr. Now, or I can't think of the man's name on Dangerously Obese, because I'm gonna tell you this: you want to find a man, sign up for one of them weight loss shows, because them big people always got somebody that loves them. I say, and I'm not even trying to be funny, if her weight is her reason for her insecurity, it is not an excuse. That I'm an avid watcher of these weight loss shows, My 600-Pound Life, The 1,000-Pound Sisters, The 1,000-Pound Movies. I love all of those shows. And one thing about it, baby, big or not, they be having a man.
They do.
They be having
600-Pound Life it shames me every time, because them men be fine as hell. And I'd be like, what the hell am I doing?
Fine ass man picking up the water hose to clean your wife
and lifting them rolls up and shit, bathing in between them. I'll be like,
that's love. That's love.
I say, damn, like shit. I can't even get a like on Instagram, and here you get it.
Right, Monique, you looking in the wrong places for love. There's no love. But she passed out. Her sisters told her about this man. She went off on them, and it must have took all her strength because she fell. And I said, her sisters have her fucked up. They have her fucked up. I have friends that are larger. I have a friend that is Monique's size, who actually has like circulation issues. We used to work together when selling cars. She just start falling. I don't care if you are much larger than me. I'm gonna try and catch you because it's gonna slow your fall. And if someone hits the ground hard enough, that's bad. Right. Why did her sisters, when she fell, politely step out the way? You just gonna let her fall to the ground. You're not gonna try and slow her fall or nothing. I seen her back up.
I wonder if it's because production was there, and production was somebody from production was gonna pick her up.
Child, if I see something falling, it's a natural instinct.
When
stop your fall.
When she fell, the only thing I can hear in my ear was the Nutty Professor. Come on, I ain't gonna keep picking your big ass up. Like, that is just what I kept hearing.
I knew something was off though, because she left that phone. And don't nobody on Love During Lockup leave that phone, because that is their lifeline to a relationship. So I said she must have not been feeling well and snapped at them or something. But
I don't understand the attachment that they have. And I ain't gonna lie, it's a little triggering because my ex used to live down the street in Houston. So I went to school with my ex. So we, thought, but we didn't. But I used to, just to kind of get away from Dallas, I took last year kind of back and forward to Houston. Not too much, but it was like, I tried to ask my cousin, I was like, was I like this? She was like, no.
Oh God.
We all have a man.
And it wasn't in jail or nothing.
Yeah, we all have a man we've been a fool for, at some point. Like, we all.
I'm still married to one. Hell, we all done trust and believe. Not everything that glitter is gold.
Yes, and when I'm in a relationship, I am as sweet as can be. And one of the things that I have to learn to do is to start asserting more dominance when it comes to my protection of my sweetness, because I will go above and beyond and around the corner and up the hill and all kinds of shit for a man. So, and with women, I never did that. But then I realized they would do that for me. So it was kind of like, okay, well, where do I find a middle ground? Because men will make you do shit like that. They do. Yeah. It's something about, now that I date them, I understand what women are saying. It's something about the series of protection. They probably always had a protective mother. So then you initially take in that role because they do things that are not natural, where you need to be like, no, you should know better. You should know to take out the garbage. You should know to wash the dishes. You should know, to go get us the food. You should know that your house need to be clean when I come over. You should know this. I shouldn't have to tell you. I shouldn't have to do it, because I would never forget one of my girlfriends. RIP, because she did pass away last year. She used to go to her man's house and clean up.
I did that for
And
my husband when we first started dating. I put
no,
on the
that's not.
801 at night, coming from hella far. Get to his house, that motherfucker was a mess. I'd end up cleaning it. People do stuff if you like people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think it's just important that we find balance in what you're doing. Make sure you're getting what you're putting out to a certain extent, or at least getting like at least your expectations met, even if, because some people will just, their love language is to do more. Like I feel like James is like that. Like it's just his love language.
Acts of service and physical touch is my love language. Unfortunately, acts of service, I don't know how the hell. I blame my mama. I really do. But
it's not a bad thing if you find someone that like appreciates it. Then it's not
I
a
need
bad
to find
thing
somebody
at
that
all.
compensates for it at this point. I need somebody that compensates for my act of service. I
You need reciprocity.
I do. I need you to match my energy, and then I need your physical touch game to be better than mine. That is what I'm speaking into this world and existence. I need your physical touch game to be way bigger than mine, because I need you to keep your hands on me at all times. I know that it's impossible, but it's
No, it's possible. It's
well, no,
possible.
it is possible. I have friends like this, and I'm like, what the hell? Why do I attract this in my friends, but not my relationships? Like, what the hell? Because then I'll tend to get the opposite. My last and the one before him were not physically touchable people. They do not like to touch. They do not like you to touch them. They do not want that. And I'm like, what the hell did I do wrong?
It's not you. I think that everybody, it's just, I think people forget. It is so easy to say when you're like in a relationship. But I always look at my friends, I'm like, y'all got to remember, like, dating is filtering through the mud, the muck, the bullshit, the dirt, the dust. Like, that's why those terms, like, you got to kiss sometimes a lot of frogs before you find your prince. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes it's true, but just don't lower your expectations. If you need affection, find someone that can give you affection. Shit, that shouldn't be hard. If you like somebody, it should not be. Don't give up. Don't lower your expectations. Somebody out there.
Oh no, I ain't lowering my. No, I'm not lowering my expectations. I never lower them. That's one thing about me. I never lower my expectations. I always say you got to meet them where they are, and they do it in the first 2 months, and then after 2 months is gone, they be like, okay, this is too hard. I give up. But I'm gonna still keep you in line because you do a lot of great shit.
Because I am proof. I was not raised with hugs and kisses. We wasn't a household that said I love you too much. That's why even going to the mental health is a big thing. My husband's hell of affectionate. His mom's hell of affectionate. Every time I see these people, there's hugs and kisses and I love yous. Just I'm like, we're gonna see each other later. You know, like that's how my brain thinks. But I had to learn. Now if I talk to my husband, it's always I love you. I miss you. I'll talk to you later. Give me a hug, this and that. So I had to literally learn. So I say that to say if somebody gives a fuck about you enough, because you know me, James. You know me. I am not fucking affectionate. What Leona say about me? Amina will give you the shirt off her back and all the money out her account, but don't fucking touch her. Like some people,
it's like literally, she will give you everything you desire. Just don't fucking touch her and don't ask her for a hug.
Don't touch me, James.
I had to force her for last time I saw. I had to force her for a hug because she was barely trying to give me one.
Oh my
God! Like, bring your ass up. I'm like, you give your ass a hug, my neck. Come on now. Like,
I ordered him food, some crab when I came down there, just trying to like be nice because I was tired. Didn't want to go out. I said, let me at least order him dinner. But he loves seafood. I could tell he just wanted to hug and give love.
Yeah,
and restraining. Holding it in. I said, you know what?
My man was at work, so there was nothing for me to do. So it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah. He was so happy for some crab when I tell you. All you got to do is you ever meet James.
The man I was with at the time, he's allergic to seafood. So I hadn't had seafood probably, it may have been almost over a year. So I had seafood.
Wow.
It was like, that's how much I will love you. If you allergic to something, I will give it up.
See, he's too nice.
Yeah,
I was in there looking like I want to hug her, but she gonna tell me because I will. Get the hell off of me. But if somebody really care about you enough, they'll match your energy. So hang in there. Y'all, Goddess and Diamond, aka Moo Moo.
I'm not calling him that.
Damon is better. I think of Damon from That's So Raven. Was it Damon or whatever his name was?
I think Devon.
I think it was.
Oh hell, I'm getting old. Shit. But these two are a mess. So this is our throuple this season. Usually it's a couple from Phoenix. It's always somebody in Phoenix or Scottsdale every season when we have a throuple.
Yeah.
As you see, Bonita, Goddess, and Damon, aka Moo Moo, are all in one photo. Now, first of all, Mr. Moo Moo, Mrs. Moo Moo, your mama looked good. I didn't like her fake finger waves. I wish she would have done her own, but his mama was beautiful. She looked good. And I said, I wonder if he had him young. And
she actually looks like Goddess. Like, if you really paid attention to the scene, she actually does favor Goddess a lot. And I was like, oh, okay, I think I know what's going on here.
But his mom is talking to him. Apparently they're close. His mom is aware that her son is playing two different women. And his mom is like, you know, I'm just here to help him decide what he really wants. And I'm like, lady, you could step to the side. Okay. Like, I liked his mom. She seemed sweet, beautiful woman, but it's a little weird that you helping your son choose between which bitch he gonna choose.
I agree.
When your son can't offer either of them anything, you know, and it's weird that you were encouraging him to be with the random one he met off the internet versus the one that he got history and a child with. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I digress there. We meet Bonita. I'm not buying shit from a farmer's market with nobody shaped like her telling me it's healthy living and eating. I'm not.
I get we all got to start from somewhere.
No,
But here's the thing. She's been doing this for 6 years. Yeah.
No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. Don't say that to me. I don't give a damn what she said. The bitch could tell me the sky is blue and I don't believe it. You not gonna sit up here. They couldn't even slice apples. They didn't even have the correct knife. Get you a serrated knife.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I was like, and then the way she was cutting that pineapple, I said, oh.
This is not how you cut pineapple.
No. She's still gonna stick.
And
then the way she was putting it in the waffle. I said, girl. I said, okay, I can't.
The baby mama outside, and then you talk about you working, or you talk to him on the phone. Baby, you got a tent. Look like you didn't pay the fee to actually be at the farmer's market. Look like you was outside of that motherfucker.
She did like this. Very unprofessional.
Yeah, well, it was another one who did that too. He's like, right here. Yeah, I'm talking to you, but I gotta make this smoothie real quick.
People bring their phones with them everywhere that they go. You cutting fruit that you gonna serve people with no gloves, no hand sanitizer. You touching on your phone, you touching on your body, then you touching on the fruit. You ain't got a serrated knife, which makes it easier to cut fruit, and you was cutting them apple slices too thin.
Mm-hmm. And she want to have a baby with the mom, whatever his name is. Can I just say that?
Another one, yeah.
Listen, that mama ain't shit. That hoe ain't shit. And I'm gonna tell you why she ain't shit. Because you know that he ain't right for his baby mama because she said that they was toxic. So you want him to take his toxic ass and bring it right over here to this young lady. And you talking about, oh, I like her. Yeah, I'm sure you do, because you want some other woman to take care of your son so he can parole at somebody else's house other than your house with your raggedy ass, because she continuously uphold his raggedy behavior. See, if that was me, I would have been like, listen, the nigga still talking to his baby mama, baby. You got a good head on your shoulders, so go on and live your life. If you choose to be with him, then that's on you. Oh, baby, I'm throwing you under the bus. Okay, she was like, girl, get the fuck out of here with your stupid ass. I was so mad.
Shout out to my mother-in-law, because when I was new to dating my husband, he had an ex-girlfriend that was mad as hell that he moved on. And whenever that ex, because she started just popping up at his apartment, shout out to Kathy Bobcat, because she would call my phone. Yeah, she over here. You might want to come by. She would call and reach my grandma. Can you tell Amina to come by? Mama. She was on my side. I said, Lord, my husband was like, I don't even like the bitch like that. She just came by, which was true. Bitch was actually crazy and still low-key stalking him, but that's another story, y'all, for another time. But when I say his mama looked out for me and was out, she will tell on him.
Yeah.
She will tell him.
Okay.
Are you at home? I saw Aunt. He's on 73rd. I think he's at Aaron's house. Are you at home? I saw Aunt. He didn't get on the bus. I'm pretty sure he's going to see Nate. She used to be calling me when I was not with him, telling me where her son was going and who he was with. One time she told me to cuss her out. I said, you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. And he just shaking his head right now, like.
And so you have that conversation with your son, because this is not okay. Like, these women don't deserve any of this. The mother of your children don't deserve this. You don't deserve either of these women, because and then you want to be like, oh, I want them to come together. Like, that's gonna happen. We've gotten a taste of Bonita, and she ain't letting that happen. Okay. And Goddess, yeah, that lady don't want no trouble. She just
I feel like Goddess might deal with a throuple. I don't know why, and I hate to say it. I feel like Bonita will be the one to be like, fuck that, fuck you, whatever. We always got a baby. She seemed like she's like, whatever, I'm up, I got my businesses, I'm cool. Goddess seemed like she might be like, well, I mean, he was locked up for a while, so maybe he needs to, and, you know, I have my kids. Like, she just give me somebody that will find a delusional ass reason to.
But Bonita is just, if that's the case, Bonita is so delusional, because why are y'all engaged for, y'all been engaged for four or 5 years, but y'all been on and off for 7 years? Like,
you're not engaged, and nobody taking your engagement seriously. If it's like that, I didn't see no ring on her finger.
I didn't see those women that say, I'm gonna call him my husband without actually receiving a ring. So I do look at her sideways. Like, I guess Bonita is the type of person, I'm gonna be the top bit, or whichever one is the highest ranking, the top or the bottom. I don't know, but that's Bonita. Goddess really need to get her some sense. Like, at this point, it's not even about him. It's about y'all two getting some sense, because even though Bonita sell gonna stick, the fact that you're out there selling juices, and I thought her juices was called juice, but it's not. But even though she's in business for herself, like, I feel like you have enough going on to, like, worry yourself about this here dude over here, and the fact that he lied to both of y'all. So I cannot wait to see what happens once they find out. And it just seemed like those two are going to end up fighting each other instead of actually getting mad at him for lying.
That's what they always do.
That's what they always do, yeah.
She got her businesses, but I also know she got an EBT card somewhere, because if you couldn't even afford to pay to get you a real spot at the farmer's market, baby.
Who, Bonita?
I know she do. She got to have an EBT card, because it looked like that knife she got from Walmart, the $20 set.
My God.
Swipe it up, hit cash instead of food, and there you go. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'm getting tired of people coming on here trying to act some fake ass entrepreneurs. But if she does have a juice company, waffle company, sex company, good for her. I just want them to see that they're doing all of this over a man that's prettier than both of them. Figure it out.
Yes.
Figure it out. James, how you feel about these heifers?
I just feel, I don't feel bad for them. I just don't. But I feel like y'all need to aspire better and want better for yourselves and want better for your lives, because to me, there's nothing wrong with going to the farmer's market and, you know, with the Walmart blender and, you know, the wrong cutting knives for fruit. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you always have to start from somewhere. But what I have a problem with is when, you know, you don't grow past your first step. Like, I just feel like, to me, that's where we're kind of looking at it wrong. It's like when you stay in your same spot, knowing that you have a vision, knowing you have everything, and you let in the fact that this man in prison, like, that should be the first thing from your mind. The first thing from your mind, what should be in your mind in your first step, is how to elevate you, not sticking back to see when he get out, where you're going to go. That's just, I've never understood women like that. Right. I didn't come from that.
Bonita did come from that, because let us never forget, Bonita's mom said, I know my daughter this way, a little fucked up because of me. I'm the jailhouse gigolo. I said,
oh, Goddess.
That was Goddess. That was Bonita's mom. Yeah.
Whichever one. I'm getting the hoes mixed up. But Bonita, whichever one.
I ain't got the Goddess.
Bonita's mom is probably on some shit too, honestly.
Of course.
She is the jailhouse gigolo. I said, what?
Now,
to me, I could never be with a man who couldn't make up his mind. And that's what
you don't know that, because he keep lying.
But they should be able to identify.
There's signs. Like he was told him, like as soon as he told he had kids, the first question you should ask, okay, so how's the relationship with the mothers? Will I have to stay in some drama? Do you have feelings for another? And then you just pay attention to the context because of his voice, his the mannerisms and stuff like that. When he said,
If
"Oh
they
yeah,
have kids in
I'm
jail,
cool with my baby mama," that means you're still fucking her. I'm sorry.
if they have
that
kids
is
in
true.
jail, that's an automatic no for me. Because to talk to that kid, you got to go through the baby mama.
Yeah.
And if the baby mama just okay with putting her baby on the phone with somebody locked up, unless she's just hella mature, they're
Right.
probably not done with each other.
But,
I just.
but guidance is just as simple because you know something is going on. You know something ain't right, but you keep turning a blind eye and talk about, oh, we don't talk about the baby mother. Girl, why?
Why? Exactly. That's my thing. Like, why are we not talking about her? What are you trying to hide? Because there's one thing when a man tells me, okay, we are so much better than where we were before.
Yeah.
When a man tells me that, that means that there's nothing romantic going on. When
Yeah.
we're so much better than where we were before, means that y'all were able to find an amicable space where y'all can be friends then. But when you say, oh, we cool, it's for a kid, nope, that means you still fucking. I'm sorry.
And then
I'm sorry. No, that's exactly what that means.
she don't have to, in my opinion, she shouldn't have time for him because isn't she in nursing school or something? Like I know I'm tripping,
Well, you
but
know that she's on carrington.edu or unitech.edu taking their online MA and LVN courses. She's not doing no RN or BSN, baby. There ain't no way. There ain't no
time for that foolishness.
Because when you're in a real nursing program, they're gonna make you take these off, the nails and stuff. I was in one, and yes, I did.
My God.
I used to want to be a nurse until I did an externship, and I was doing it at Kaiser. It was right before COVID hit, and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. These people on their legs and feet for 12 hours a day fighting diseases the government won't tell us about yet. I said, this is not for me. This is not for me at all. Absolutely not. 12 hours. I don't care if it's a 4 or 2 schedule. Nah. I like to be done with work at 6 to 8 hours.
And I will say this about both women. Again, I know we clown about some people sailing with the on a stick, but because Goddess can do hair, right? She does. Like y'all have such
based on her hair. I don't even want to give her that.
Well, the braiding. We seen her braid. She can braid.
But we don't know that other shit. Because her hair is stressing me out. That rogue sideburn.
I don't know why Aunt Nikki came to my head.
Oh, yeah, they do that now with
from Family Empire. Houston, when we found out she was a hairstylist. we couldn't tell by that wig, but okay, hairstylist, okay.
Yeah, but just I don't know. I think it's just his pretty face because let's be clear, he's a handsome little guy, but not enough to be.
What was his charge? I don't remember. What was his charge?
Drugs possession.
Drugs.
Gun possession or something.
Drugs and guns. Basically, he was in the streets trying to be cool, but he not good at it because he got caught, like most of them. Every time niggas be like, yeah, I'll be with the stick. I'll be with this. I'll be with all of that. I'll be looking at them like,
okay.
And especially the boys where I grew up in my neighborhood. How come you didn't date us? How come you won't talk to me? You want to go and talk to that little nigga from Bucktown? I'd be like, because you here today, gone tomorrow, just like some businesses. Hell, shit.
And that's why his mama uphold his behavior because, of course, she's gonna take that drug dealing money because so he can pay them $300-$400.
She definitely was a problem.
The mom is part of the problem. That's clear.
She's definitely
the main problem.
That's definitely the problem. Because there's no way I'm entertaining.
But
let me tell you something. My mom told me, this is what my mom said, I don't want to meet nobody unless the relationship is serious.
Yeah.
I don't want to meet a fucking person until I know you're serious about this person. And for me, and it's crazy because I don't think my mom wants to see me with a man in general. But the thing about it is, I don't believe mine. Because every time I say, oh, I'm dating this guy and I show her a picture, she goes, oh, James, he ain't gay. Because none of the men I dated, with the exception of John, none of my men that date are assumingly gay. Like you would have to really pay attention to them.
That is your perspective. They are. The last one you dated was noticeably and assumingly gay. He was.
To you.
No,
You have a
not
different
just to me.
discernment.
Not just to me. It was. This would it's anybody I would say that is not gay would be able to tell.
Mm-hmm.
My family didn't. My
Oh
family did not.
Lord, y'all need to work on
My
your
family did
MIZZES.
not. His a lot of gay men who he dated, like I had ran into one who
How? I
they did not
cannot
think he was gay.
understand
And when I
how.
first saw him, I was afraid for him to get in the car because I was like, oh shit, I'm about to die because he's gonna kill me. Because I really thought that's what it was. I really honestly, I was like, damn, I'm about to die because this man's gonna kill me. This man is not gay. Uh,
Oh
damn.
Why
wow.
would he get? Oh Jesus
Because
Lord!
in Phoenix, they do that here. So for those
You
of
gotta
y'all that
get the hell out
understand,
of there. If
Phoenix,
that's you
Phoenix
gotta get
gay men,
out.
like a lot of straight men will get on dating sites and beat the kids up and shit like that because they're
That's
angry at other
Oh, that's
crazy.
yeah,
horrible.
so
I'm
you have to be
sorry.
careful
Yeah.
how
You
who you
really
date
gotta
out
get
here.
out of there. That's crazy to
I'm
have
not
that much
dating nobody
time.
from Phoenix. No, I am leaving this city again to find my next person. I'm not dating here again. I've said I am done with dating after this one. I'm done with dating men in Phoenix. Even though that wasn't my situation, it wasn't that. Just men play too much out here. They just ain't ready for what you willing to give them. And I ain't got
I
time for that.
need to get you and Kiwan in New Orleans. That's what I
Oh,
need to
I
do.
definitely the guy who he was from New Orleans. I'm so over the New Orleans male species, and every time I say that
My
here,
I
they
cousin
heard,
just got
I
engaged out
heard,
there. Oh
I heard for
no.
my kind, they're not the best at all.
they so
I
What?
heard
trash. They so
I've heard that they said because I thought okay when for your birthday I was like oh I might meet somebody and then it was funny
Right?
my aunt said hell no don't you dare because my aunt lived in New Orleans for 20 years and she said don't you ever because she got gay friends they do her
Mhm.
hair everything she said
Honestly,
no
it is not the place to date. I have a cousin that just got engaged. We are happy for her, but we are surprised. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. And
That's
then
all I'm gonna say.
the way they around there are spreading HIV and all of the
oh really
Oh,
just
that's up here too.
and in
Real bad.
Houston.
it's in Phoenix yeah it's in
Up
Phoenix
Bad.
too.
here, real bad.
It's
It
bad.
should
And
be
it's not just, it's all of them. Like New Orleans is such a small place. Like it's so many people, but it's a small place. And when you're looking at all of these like Instagram videos and just kind of feeds, it's just a mess right now. And a lot of people that's there are just entangled in mess and they put it up on their Instagram. They go live on one of the guys' channel and they just bring up everything. I'm just grateful that I
Maybe
haven't
it's the
seen anybody I
South.
knew yet.
My friend moved to Jackson. She's from the Bay Area. She moved to Mississippi because there was a man that she was talking to out there that she should not have been talking to. I told her not to move. Things went south with that man, but her
Mhm.
sister was dating. She's a twin. Her twin sister was dating the guy that she was dating's childhood best friend.
Mhm.
Why the fuck we find out he was married on Facebook? We found out this man was married. I said, what the hell? Come to find out she's in Jackson, Mississippi. She's like, that's the thing out here. All the married men fucking on everybody, all the women, they don't care as long as they come home and pay the bills. I said, what the fuck is going on in the South? Because I keep hearing stories like that. And then even my cousin, I love her to death, but she has a great job in a hospital in New Orleans. We don't know what that he do. We don't know. He only got his associates after my other cousin talked shit to him and hit him with the toilet seat. And I know.
Ooh, wow.
No, yeah. So I don't know what's going on down there, but
So,
I just wish everybody the best. But y'all can still party with me in NOLA. That'll be okay.
period.
Anyway, y'all, that's all for Love During Lockup. We were here a bit. We got to know each other a little bit more, which is always a good thing. Y'all got to know us a whole lot. Shout out to Kathy, my mother-in-law made it into the live. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for creating your son too. I hope you have a good Saturday. But we are gonna be ending it. I'll be live again. I'm not live again. What day is it? Saturday. So I'll be live
Monday.
again Monday to go over some more ignorant shit, which is 90 day before the 90 days. James, I know he's live for Potomac and
Married.
American Medicine on Monday. Do you have any lives in between then, or you're done?
I may put together something with Iyanla Fix My Life because she has the episode with Sheree Whitfield coming in. So because Sheree is a former housewife, it does make sense for me to cover. And I'll just look at episode 1 again because it didn't really give me the same feels that Iyanla Fix My Life
It's
did when we first started.
Yeah,
It is
it's totally
way different.
Yeah.
It's way different. So I don't know about covering the entire show, but I know with Sheree, I do want to cover because I thought that episode was just funny. Sheree didn't listen to shit, wasn't trying to get no healing, wasn't trying to do nothing. She was determined to build that damn house, and she did it. You know, by the strength of, you know, finagling the fans, but she did it.
That is so true. Okay, so let's say goodbye since you want to come on camera. Get down. Anywho, I have a cat. He's great. We've had him for over 10 years. That's my friend. That's my dog. Other than that, y'all, we're going to be done for today. I did want to catch Kiwan for those who are interested. When will your next live be?
Well,
or video?
Well, actually, once I get off, I'm going to do Ready to Love and Love During Lockup. I haven't done my videos yet. But tomorrow I have my very first segment called Life Unscripted, where just kind of getting to know me. But that's it. And then Monday is but everything is right now. Monday, I don't know. It's everything just with the weather. I just need to see what's happening with tomorrow. You know,
Stay safe to everybody who is experiencing this weird cold weather, especially you, Kathy, because I know you're going to be heading from one place cold to somewhere colder. But I hope everybody stays safe. Please be on the lookout for Kiwan's channel. Also be on the lookout for stuff from myself and James. But I appreciate you both for being here. And we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Bye.